A new police chief for the City of Sarasota. New city manager Tom Barwin made the announcement today. Bernadette Dipino will fill the spot left vacant by retiring chief Michael Holloway. SNN local news reporter Jim Spiewak has more on why the city chose her.
Well, the process started before he even got into office, and now new city manager Tom Barwin has made his first big decision to replace the exiting Michael Holloway. For the first time in its 110-year history, the Sarasota Police Department will be led by a woman. The corner office that belongs to current police chief Michael Holloway will soon be taken over by Bernadette Dipino.
I'm a huge advocate of community policing, and I believe that is where the success of law enforcement is from now, in the past, and in the future.
The search, which began months ago with interim city manager Terry Lewis, culminated Tuesday with Tom Barwin's first big decision as Sarasota's new city manager.
So I was fixed on finding an experienced chief who could take over from Mike Holloway and hit the ground running. And I'm very confident that we found that person.
Dipino was selected from a candidate pool that spanned the entire country. She's a 27-year law enforcement veteran who for the last 10 years has served as the chief of police in Ocean City, Maryland, a town of just over 7,000 residents, but like Sarasota, does experience a heavy influx of tourists and transplants.
During the week, there's about 20,000 people, but any given weekend, 100,000 people in the off-season. So while there are some little differences, it's very parallel to us.
Sarasota Mayor Suzanne Atwell says Barwin's choice sets a new precedent of a female leading in a profession that is predominantly run by men.
This choice will set the tone and a progressive standard for the city and the SPD, men and women in blue, for years to come.
So in a few months, Dipino will rein in that standard in a new era of policing in Sarasota.
What my commitment to this community is that we in the police department, we're going to earn your trust.
And Michael Holloway will stay on until December 1st, as opposed to retiring at the end of this month after Barwin asked him to stay on just a little longer during the transition period. Reporting outside the Sarasota Police Department, Jim Spiewak, SNN Local News.
Dipino says her first day on the job will be January 1st. Even though Chief Holloway says he's retiring December 1st, that still leaves a gap of about a month.